Okay, I've made the executive decision that we are going to be selling the quarter horses. I'm kind of sad about this, but ultimately I think it is the best decision because trying to keep 4 breeds is too much work. And these definitely are my least favorite in terms of like coat colors that you can get for them. So we're going to be going through and selling them all. I'm so sad. I know we have a couple in the pastures. I'm probably just going to leave them there until they grow up and then I'll sell them when they grow up, I think. But yeah, we're going to be selling the quarter horses today. We did get one grow up though. Look at him. He's gorgeous. So this is an Irish cob that we bred. Very pretty boy. He's not got very good stats though. So I don't know if I'm actually going to keep him. I will probably end up selling him, to be honest. Because the GP is not very good. We've got 2 others that have better GP that are still in the pasture. So I think we'll sell him first. We'll put him up there. I got to see what he looked like grown up, so I guess that's enough for me. But he is very pretty. I'm very happy with his colours. So I think it's 30,000 that we put those ones on for. But we might as well... Oh, we can't put them. Never mind, that's fine. So yeah, he is up for sale. The Irish cobs that we are waiting for. So I think this is the best one, but we also have him. Do they have the same flower order? I think so. Yeah. Okay. So I might not keep both of those. Okay, I might end up selling this guy, potentially. But let's get these quarter horses over there first. Which I'm very sad about, but it's got to happen. I really can't keep them. I need more space. So this one has a foal, so we'll put her up for this much. But I am going to take all of these. Those aren't factored into the price, you see. And we'll do the same for all the others. I'm so sad right now. The quarter horses I think was one of my first breeds as well, so I'm not too happy right now. But it's necessary, it must be done. I just have to convince myself that I can have better horses now that I'm selling these on. The more space, the better. We've actually had a couple of sales recently. I think one of the Oldenburgs that I really liked got sold. Yeah, Stolen Moon, she got sold. Sad to let her go, but she didn't fit into the program anymore. Okay, so that can be deleted. And then these... Oh, I have to sell Sandman, my boy. He's probably one of my favourite quarter horses that I bred. I just think he's a really nice... I'm assuming it's a bay, but he's like such a nice orangey colour. I really like him. We'll sell him last. We'll sell everybody else first. I feel like I should put him up for a bit more than I have the others, just because he is fully trained. So if we do that much... Obviously I can drop him down if he doesn't sell. Oh, my beautiful boy. So sad right now. I'm going to put him up for a bit more just because he's my favourite. So we'll do 65 for him. Hopefully he'll go to a good home. And we can delete that. So still a lot of horses for sale. I don't think any have grown up that I've been particularly like interested in. But we've had a couple quite a few foal sales actually. And then a couple of my other like adult horses have sold. But I think that is all the updates I have for right now. Once a few of these horses sell, I will probably switch out probably the mares and stallions of the Irish cobs. And probably get some more Oldenburgs, both mares and stallions. Because I have swapped out, well, a lot of the Oldenburg mares I had were for sale, or are for sale, sorry. So I might get a couple Oldenburg mares and keep these ones in. And I think I've got some in the pasture as well. But I think I should sell all of these and then get some different stallions in. Do we have any Oldenburg stallions that I'm waiting on? So that's a mare, that's a mare. That's a mare, that's a mare, that's a mare, and that's a mare. Okay, so we're gonna have lots of mares, so maybe I don't need any more mares, but we definitely do need some stallions. So I think just to start off with, we'll put this guy for sale, because he's the lowest GP. And then we'll just have a look at some other ones that we can get. So he can go up for 60. Let's have a look at the market. So what is the highest GP I have? 38. Okay, we'll go 939 and just see what there is. We'll do lowest buyout. This one looks like an interesting color. Hello. Okay, they haven't checked on the genetics. But that looks like a very interesting color. That looks potentially like a dun sort of coat. And it's a, hey, we're getting it. That is very good. Okay. I wish you didn't have to keep typing it in every time. I wish you could just like save certain ones. Okay, let's have a look at some others. We do want interesting coat colors. It's a Palomino. We could go Palomino. Oh, is that it? Okay, there isn't any other ones. This is all that we have. Okay, we're not going to go the Palomino because he is very expensive. Also very expensive. Okay, I think... I think that's all we're going to be able to get, you know. Unless we go for one of these. I kind of want to go for these. They look like they might be like a darker chestnut potentially. Or is that graying around the eyes? I think that one's going to go grey actually. See, I'm learning. They're both going to go grey. All right. Have genetics tested? It does. That one's just going to be a chestnut. I think I'm interested in just a chestnut. Okay, well anyway, we have one. So we'll test his genetics. Let's have a look at what he is. First, I think let's have a look at what Galaxy Runner is. Have a look at his genetics. So he is black with dun and silver. And then Tobiano. Very nice, very nice. I do like the silver over the black. It is very pretty. But let's have a look at the new one. Oh, I haven't changed him over. Alright, he is Oldenburg Stallion. Genetics. So he's gonna go grey. None of this even matters because he's gonna go grey. Jesus. Oh, that's so upsetting. Anyway, other than the fact that he's gonna go grey, I'm assuming that would mean he was like a chestnut with the cream over the top. And obviously Tobiano pattern. God damn it, he's gonna go grey. It's ridiculous. Well, I hope there is potentially, if he could... Where's my bookmarks? If he could come out looking like... Oh, did I get rid of it? I think I got rid of it. Well, the Foal in the last video that turned out to be a really, really nice sort of grey Tobiano pattern. If he could turn out like that, I would be very happy. Oh, I didn't look around his eyes, man. The cool pattern, it blinded me. But anyway, we have him, so we just have to wait for him to grow up. But anyway, let's have a look at the foals. So obviously we have this cute girl that I spoke about in the last video that I'm very excited about. The first one to grow up will be this one, which is just black. So she's just going to be a black. Then the next one after that we have is this one. Again, just another black, but she does have Tobiano patterning, which is very cute. The next one is this one. She's going to grey out, but she also has the Tobiano pattern. She has two of them. I don't know if that makes a difference. But I'm hoping will be very cute as well. If I can get different shades of grey, I would be quite happy, I think. I just don't want all of them to come out white because I'm not as keen on just the white patterning. I like it when there's grey or like a bit of dappling, stuff like that. So I'll be happy if it comes out like that. Yeah, like Kiana, she's greyed out, but she's different tones of grey and she's got some dappling. And this one over here, again, it's greyed out, but it's got some dappling and it's like different coloured grey. But I don't want it to be white, just pure white. I wouldn't be happy with that. This is another one that looks like it's going to grey out. Oh no, it won't. Okay, my eyes must be playing tricks on me, but this one's just going to be chestnut, which is fine. That's fine. This one, I think we already done this one. She's greying out. Has she got anything else on her? No. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I feel like she's probably going to grey out to just being like white. I think the ones with the patterns could potentially be more like a dapple grey, but I kind of don't really know how the grey gene works in this game, or whether there's other genes that sort of play a part in what grey you end up getting, whether that be like a white, a dapple grey, or like the different tones, like the rosy grey, which is more of like a warm tone. Yeah, I really don't know how that works. We have a look at some of the Irish cobs that we can get. We get maybe a mare and a stallion if we can, because I kind of want to swap her out, and I feel like she's going to be a lower GP than the rest of them, so maybe I could replace both of those, maybe. But I don't really need to touch the Cathwaris right now because we're at the very start, you know. I'm happy to just keep breeding the ones that I've got and wait for the foals to grow up and then sell a few of them on. So yeah, let's have a quick look. We might as well have a look at some Irish cobs. We'll look at stallions first. We'll do 840. We'll see how that goes. Okay, not very many. This one's kind of cool. Not test. Why does nobody test them? I think we'll leave that one for now. Let's do mares. We'll just keep the same. Again, not really anything worth going for. She's kind of cool. She's probably a Palomino. Again, not genetic tested. Okay, alright. I'm not really sure what to do about that now. Do we go for maybe buying some of the lower GPs and hoping we can get some good breeding done? Get some higher GPs from some lower GPs? Or... I really don't know what to do for that. I mean, we do have 2 mares. She's a low GP though. I'll probably end up selling her. And then I'll probably sell him. But we do have him. He's a good GP, so we'll definitely have him. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to sit on it. But that is all for today. Again, these videos are filmed in parts, so when I have some more to update you on, I will add to this video. Okay, one of the Cathwari foals grew up, and it's one that I'm selling, and I'm really, really upset that I'm selling him because he's such a gorgeous dark bay color. Look at him. It's a shame that he's not a higher GP because I 100% would want to keep him. Because this is exactly what I wanted when I was looking for the darker bay and the darker chestnut. This is the coat that I wanted. But I don't know if you can like look at the genetics specifically for darker coats. So I don't know if it's because it's like got the caps for both on the black, or like I don't understand it. I don't want to try and pretend that I understand it. But he was really what I wanted. So it's kind of a shame. But we also had this guy grow up. So he's very similar to this guy, other than the fact that he doesn't have the dun gene presenting. But he is a higher GP, so I don't know. I kind of don't want to keep both of them, but I don't know which one I want to keep. Realistically, I should just keep this guy because obviously the higher GP, even if it's only like a couple. But he is a nicer colour, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do. But we did have some sales, so a couple of the quarter horses have been sold. I think we had some others grow up. So yeah, this one grew up. I really liked the colour on this one. Is it a chestnut? It is a chestnut. Is this like a liver chestnut? Is that what this is? Because there isn't a black gene. This is lovely. I like this. I think this is a liver chestnut. Damn, okay. Would have been nice to keep him. But yeah, like, I don't know. Is there a way to tell whether they're gonna be darker coat colors? Because if I could figure that out, that would be great. But we've got these 3 that age up tomorrow. This one I'm really excited for. I think this is the one, yeah, this is one of the ones that's gonna go grey, but it also has a cream, so I don't know how that works over grey. If that's gonna do anything, I don't know. He's also got the ND1 and ND2, and I know it was in the comment in a previous video, but I can't remember what it said, so I'm gonna have a look over that again to see if I can predict what color he's gonna come out as. I'm assuming it's just gonna be a standard grey color, right? Do we know if the cream gene works over grey? I'm gonna have to Google it. I'm gonna have to figure it out, but I'm excited to see what he looks like. Then I will get these 2 sold tomorrow. Well, on the market anyway. They probably won't sell that quickly, but yeah, I'm kind of excited for him as well. I don't know what he's gonna come looking like. Okay, so he's got the cream over grey, so whatever this guy turns out looking like, the other one will probably be quite similar, I imagine. I'm assuming. Although he does have an E and 2 cap A's, so maybe not. I really don't know how this works. I need to do more research on this. But I'm assuming whatever the other guy comes out looking like, this guy will probably be fairly similar. Okay, so we've had a few more foals come back from the pastures all grown up. And we've also had a few of the sale horses grow. This one, gorgeous, hello. So that's got cream and pearl, I think. It's also done, and it's got a silver. Very pretty. I wish it was a higher level so I could keep it. So yeah, that one's really pretty. That one is for sale. We also had these 2 grow up. Very pretty. I love this one. I don't really know what you call it. What's the genetics on it? Ooh, it's a champagne. Champagne over bay. Very nice. I love that. It was all for the ones that grew up that were in the sales. Then we had some more of the Cathwaris. So let's go for this guy first. I think I might have already put him in actually, but he is such a nice grey. So he is like a light grey with some darker grey patches, which I think is very nice. Then we had Truman, which I believe, yeah, was the chestnut foal. Not as much of a fan of this one. I might end up selling him. their bone-in tires grow up. This is the darker bay color that I also really like. This one has a cream gene, which is very cool. I don't think I had tested his genetics when he was a foal, so I didn't know, but he's stunning, so I'm very happy to have him. I'm going to be breeding with him a lot. And then we had Karma grow up. She is stunning. So she is a bay with dun over the top. Very nice. I love her color so much. And we also had a foal, just a chestnut, I believe, but she was a good GP. She's better than the highest GP Cathwari mare we have, only by 1 point, but that is enough for me, so we're keeping her. And I think that is it for right now. I think, is this one going to grey out? Yes, this guy's going to grey out as well. So we'll see what he looks like. I definitely think, actually we put him on sale now. We might as well sell, we'll sell Truman. We'll put him for sale. Okay, so we'll put him up for 3,000. Because I don't need to keep lots and lots and lots of them. This is actually probably too many stallions to keep, but I'm alright with it for now, as long as we have a lot more mares coming. How many do we have actually? So we've got 1 stallion, 1 mare. Oh wow, we only have 2 we're waiting for. Okay. And then we also have 1 stallion and 2 mares if we take into account Ghost. Okay, we might potentially want to buy some more mares, maybe. Should we have a look on the market actually? I think that they're going to be really expensive, so we might not end up buying any. What's for the lowest buyout? We should just get mares, I think. I need to zoom in for this. Chestnut, lots of chestnuts. That is a flaxen chestnut, I believe. That one's nice. Chestnuts, chestnut bays, nice dark bay. Is that a different face marking? We'll have a look at that. Nothing I'm interested in, I don't think. I think there's a comment on a previous video of somebody explaining to me how I can potentially get a liver chestnut, and I need sooty genes, which apparently you can't test for, but it shows up in the coats. That's nice. Well, just a normal chestnut though. So I need to figure out what a sooty bay looks like, and then if we get 2 copies of the sooty gene with a chestnut. Is that a darker one? I don't know. I feel like it's not much darker. Ooh, that's a pretty grey. Oh, lots and lots of money though. I think we need to go back to the first page. It was the flaxen that I'm thinking we might go for. Okay, well, I'll bid for this one. So we'll see how that goes, whether I end up with her or not. But I think flaxen could be quite good. What were the GP 554? Not the best, but that's fine. I think flaxen could be nice. But yeah, I'm going to have to try and figure out what the sooty gene looks like on a horse, so that in the future I can look for those. So I want liver chestnut. That's my Cathwari breeding goal right now. That would be very nice. Yeah, I don't know. She's like quite a light chestnut. Do I have any chestnut stud? Maybe that other one could have been nice. They bought it. I don't know. Didn't even get to bid again. Hang on, I want to see if there's another flaxen that we can get, because I kind of do really want one now. Don't want to spend that much money. I don't want to spend loads of money on a flaxen chestnut though. That is my issue. Yeah, I'm not spending 100,000 on a flaxen chestnut. We're just gonna have to leave it for now. Oh, we also had this foal. I'm not keeping her, but I think she was a very cool pattern. We've been getting some good Irish cob foals recently. I want to get some different mares. My issue is there aren't really very many that are above the GP that I currently have. So I might have to get some with a worse GP, but have really cool coat colours. And then potentially we can get some very good GP cool coat colour ones in the future. But if we just have a look at... Should we get stallions first or mares? I think we probably need more mares. So, total GP, we'll just go 800. Ooh, that one's kind of nice. I feel like we kind of have these similar colours though. We'll look at stallions, see if there's any other cool ones. Ooh, that's a flaxen chestnut. That one's kind of nice. It's kind of a nice darker chestnut colour. Ooh, wait, he is so cool. Okay, buying him. I don't even need to think about it. We're buying him. That is so cool. The genetics. So he's a black with the cream gene, and he's got Hobbiano and Sabino. He is very pretty. very, very pretty. Okay, I'm happy with that. I want to get, because I wanted a Sabino. In the last video I said I wanted a Sabino, so this could work really, really, really nicely. Okay, let's get him into the stallions. Don't need any of that. Okay, well we've got a cool looking stallion that we can use to hopefully get some cooler coat colors. I was going to try and swap these guys out, but I think it's worth keeping them for a little bit longer, at least until we get, where is he? Until we get him, roll the dice, because he's the best GP. Might end up selling Creed, because I don't need two that are essentially the same genetics other than the white markings. But that'll come in a future video, I think. I think for now, this is all we're going to do. See, I could go lower for the GP for the mares. I don't think I really want to. Again, I suppose we're going to have a look at what's there. The lowest buyout, and I will zoom in. See, they all look kind of similar. Like, all of these are the same coat colours. That one's kind of nice. We kind of have a similar coat colour to that. And then otherwise, there is the Palomino. So, good. We'll look at genetics. 788. Got cream and silver over chestnut. I don't know. I don't think I want to be doing that. A little too low. But I will keep an eye on the market and see if we do have anything else. But he is super cool. So potentially we can get something nice from him. We are expecting Marigold in 8 days. Is she going to be like a Palomino colour? Is that the correct word for her coat? So at least we'll have our own Palomino. Don't have to buy one. But potentially with him, we could get some cool coat colours. Who's her dad? Oh, so it's this guy. Oh, so I can't breed her with him because they've got, I think, both the same parents, I believe. What about you? Okay, so I can breed him with her. And then I might as well sell you. Methinks. I'll put him up for sale. We don't need to. How much is he gonna go for? 5,000. Does what I've sold falls for at the moment, I think. Right. I think that's gonna be fine for now, but he's pretty. I'm very excited for him. I might have done a little bit more shopping. I really liked the Sabinos, so I decided that I would look for a couple mares to buy that were Sabinos. So this is the first one that I got. As a foal, she looked a lot more, like she had more colour on her, a little bit more similar to like her mother, but she doesn't really seem to have much now. But she's got cream. I'm assuming that means cream and pearl, but maybe only the cream is visually seen because it's in caps. And she's also a dun, and then she has the Sabino. I'm assuming over like a chestnut base. So she's pretty cute. You can still see like little bits of the colour coming through on her, but the main reason I got her was because she is a Sabino. Oh, she also has silver as well. So that's the main reason I got her. And then I did bid on another one, on this one. I prefer this one. I'm hoping she keeps more of her colour when she grows up. But she's just got the cream over a chestnut. Obviously the Sabino. So I wasn't actually planning on getting them both. Both of them were bid only. So I kind of just bid on both of them thinking that I probably wouldn't get at least one. But I did end up getting both of them, which, you know, I'm not mad about. They're both really cute. So I'm hoping she keeps her colour a bit more when she grows up. Yeah, this one's also got a Tobiano as well, which I missed, which I think the stallion I bought also has. Yeah, so he's got Tobiano and Sabino as well, which I think looks really cool together because obviously you get the Sabino pattern still on the visible colour, which is very, very nice. So obviously we're still waiting for this girl to grow up, which is fine. That's why I didn't mind buying foals because I'm not in desperate need for more mares at the moment because I did have the other two and some more in the pasture. But I haven't bred her yet, so I'm thinking if we breed her to him, then hopefully we'll at least minimum get either a Tobiano or a Sabino. Hopefully both. I'm hoping for both, but you know, it's not necessarily gonna need both. But I'm hoping that it'll get full colour, full pattern, I don't know. Because you can't really tell what her pattern is because her colouring is just so light. But I'm hoping if we breed these two together, we'll get something decent. And then we also had another of the Cathwaris grow up. So we have Miro. Which one was this? This is the babe foal. He again is, I think he's pretty much the exact same as Truman. I think so. Very, very similar at the least. I think they are the same though. But I don't know if I want to keep him. I kind of don't need two white. Like, I prefer the grey on this one just because he has some darker sections to him. But I don't know if the presentation of the grey matters in terms of like passing on the gene. Like if I breed him with another white mare, are the babies going to come out looking exactly like him, or will they be white like they can like this guy? I don't know how the grey presents, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm not explaining it in the best way, but I hope you still kind of understand what I'm saying. I think I've already spoken about him. Really like him. I did see a while ago, actually, about the genetics. Let me see if I can find it. I had seen something on here that had all the Cathwari coats, possible Cathwari coats, but I don't think I can find it anymore. It was definitely in here. Whoa! I didn't know they could be like that. That is so cute. That is adorable. It's got like a white face and high leg markings, and I think that is a paint marking. That is so cute. I want that. Oh my god. What? He's gorgeous. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm saving that because I really do want to breed with him. Wow, that is expensive. Okay. He is stunning, and the father as well. I didn't know you could get cool ones from the foundation. What the hell? Somebody got so lucky with that. My gosh. Okay, what is it to breed with him? Okay, it's cheaper to breed with him, so we'll probably breed with him instead of the other one. Wow. Wow. The Cathwari breeding is going to be so much more exciting now. I didn't know you could get cool patterns and stuff like that. I feel like we need to look at the Cathwaris on the market now. We'll go mare, and we'll go... I don't know if they're going to get that old at the moment, but we'll just search and see if we can find any cool ones. I feel like if we go highest buyout, we might find some cool ones. Hello? She's stunning. Okay, I'm very excited for this now. Like a Gruler one? That is beautiful. Okay, I'm so glad. Oh, is this like the sooty one? Is that what that is? That is so pretty. Alright, I need to get my money up so I can buy some really nice. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm so much more excited for this now. So much more excited for the Cathwaris. That face marking. I need that face marking. Okay, let's go quite a bit further on, see if there's any that are going to be cheap enough for me to buy. I feel like the cool ones are going to be the really expensive ones, but we might as well have a little look. But that's made me really excited now. I'm so glad that I looked at that. So I definitely need to probably look for some more cool studs to potentially breed with. But I need to get some more money up. I do need some more money. Ooh, she's gorgeous. She's very pretty. Ooh, do I buy her? She's so nice. She's very pretty. I'll have her. I probably shouldn't. I definitely don't need it, but she is stunning. I think I definitely need to probably get rid of some of the stallions that I have, because I don't need all of them. What should we call her? I have a lovely name for her. What was her genetics? Her GP, sorry. 543. Alright, and now we need to breed her with somebody. Oh no, she's already been bred. Who's she bred to? Oh, to a white stallion. Okay. That's fine. I'm not bothered. She's cute though. Okay, I think we can probably sell some of the Cathwari studs. Who is the lowest? I think it's these two that are the lowest. I kind of don't want to sell those ones though. I think I have some vials from them, so if I sell them, I can still technically breed them. I'll just have to do it via semen instead of a live cover. So I think we'll do that. I think I'm gonna have to, because I don't want to keep loads of stallions when I don't need them all. This is painful because this guy is so cute. He is gonna go up for 3,000 for him. I really don't want to, but I'm gonna have to. We wanna be getting higher GPs. So sad times. Okay. I feel like we also could get rid of this one and this one maybe, and maybe Mirror as well. Get rid of these three. It feels awful though. I don't want to. Why am I so sentimental? I need to be less sentimental. We don't need all of these. We really don't need them all. But also it means that I get to reuse the names on future foals that I end up keeping. Starlost, I honestly, not only is it a great Stray Kids song, by the way, it sounds like, I really like it as a name for a horse. So at least I get to reuse some names. Have I actually had any Cathwari foals that I'm keeping? Or are they all ones that I still bought from the foundation? I can't remember. So that was a gift, so that one doesn't count. Okay, that is the only one we're waiting for. Alright, so I haven't actually had any Cathwari foals that I decided I was going to keep. Oh, we got Ghost. We do have one now, but that's it. I think, was she going to be just a chestnut? Yeah, just a chestnut. That's fine. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I think with the mares, we're definitely going to keep as many mares as we can, because obviously the more mares we can breed, the more likely we are to get a higher level foal to keep. She's the one we just bought at a low level, but she's too beautiful not to have her. I love it. It kind of looks like a marbling effect. I love it so much. And it's kind of like a warm grey colour, which I really, really like. So that is very cool. But now that I've seen that you can have really cool markings on them, I'm definitely going to be breeding some to this guy. And whatever the other one was. Where was the other guy? This one? Yeah, this guy. So beautiful. I full on didn't know that you could get cool markings like that. This is the first ones I've seen. But yeah, I swear that I did see at some point a thread that had all the Cathwari potential coat colours on. Ooh, how to identify a sooty gene. Okay, so a seal bay. Ah, so I think that was what the other one we had was. That was the dark Cathwari, a seal. That's gorgeous, by the way. I love that. And sooty. Ooh, okay, I really can't tell the difference. Very gorgeous. But what is the visual difference in them? I really can't tell. She looks more red, I guess. She has more of the lighter patches on her. Okay, fair enough. This doesn't help me, but there was one. There really, really was. And now I can't find it. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Wild buckskin splash. Very pretty. Oh, okay. The grey pattern is entirely random. So that definitely helps me. So any grey horses I breed aren't necessarily going to look like one of the parents. That's fine. Oh, that's pretty. I did see something that had all the Cathwari possibilities, and now I can't find it. So you're just going to have to trust me on that. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to leave that here. I can't find the thread that I saw. But yeah, so I did buy a couple Irish cob mares that would hopefully get us some more cool coat patterns. I don't think I'm going to swap out any of the other mares yet. If I do, she'll be the first one I swap out, which I potentially might when one of the other mares grows up, maybe? So she's 28. What is 26? Yeah, so I might... It depends if I need the space. I'm hoping I'll get some more sales. If I need the space once these three have grown up, then I might potentially sell her. But even though I'm not as keen on her pattern, I'm going to keep her because I'm hoping we might get some cool foals that are higher GP if I potentially breed her to some other people's studs. Which I think is something I'm going to need to do more often, especially with the Irish cobs, just because there aren't really many that are high GP that I can buy. So it might just be a case of trying to look for some I can stud with. And also potentially with the Oldenburgs, because again, it's the same thing. I can't really find any that are higher GP than what I have to buy, other than the one that we bought, this guy who's going to grey out, so I'm hoping he's at least cute. But yeah, so if I breed with some other people's stallions, I think there are more studs that are higher GP than horses you can buy, if that makes sense. So I think in future that's what we're going to have to do. But these are all the ones we have for sale. And I was thinking earlier as well, a lot of the Oldenburgs that I'm selling I really like, but they're the kind of chestnut that I want. They're like, I'm assuming this is a liver chestnut, but it's such a nice dark colour. Especially this one. Honestly, I thought this was black when I first saw it, but I'm assuming that means it's a liver chestnut. There's no black gene on there. So all I can assume is it's a liver chestnut. And he's very pretty. Very, very nice. So it's a shame that he's not a good enough GP to keep. Because I really, really do like the dark chestnuts. But yeah, those are the ones that we've got going for now. I don't think we've had very many quarter horse sales. So if you're into quarter horses, please have a look at what I've got. That's going to be it for today's video. I hope you are enjoying the horse reality content. It is kind of just me sitting here talking for however long the videos are, but I'm having a lot of fun sharing what I'm doing on the game with you guys, so hopefully you are liking it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!